that requires smooth transitions from split to split and a huge combination of talents to win the Olympic gold. In the history of this event, only one team has ever broken the 37-second barrier, and this team was Team Jamaica from the 2012 Olympic Games, who made some amazing history with a record of 36.84 seconds. Now, this team was a true who's who of sprinting greats. Opening this team was Nesta Carter, a 9.78 athlete who got this team off to a strong start. Then followed Michael Frater, a 9.88 second athlete, and then came the big two, Yohan Blake on third leg and Usain Bolt on the anchor, who anchored a top 3 fastest anchor leg split of all time at 8.70 seconds, flying down the home stretch like an absolute boss. Now, these splits were absolutely brilliant, and this world record time has now stood as the world record for 12 straight years. And in this year's Paris Olympic Games, we have even more talent, aiming to make history in this year's finals. Now, for this men's 4x1 relay final, we again have a real chance to see something extremely quick. But this event does have some complicated history, because despite being one of the favorites in every single Olympics, the United States men's team has had some difficulties over the years. In 2008, they fumbled the baton and weren't able to qualify into the finals. In 2012, they were ultimately disqualified. In 2016, they were again disqualified for baton complications. And in the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, they simply weren't able to qualify into the finals because their qualifying race just wasn't fast enough. Indeed, this history is complicated and somewhat painful whenever the US enters a relay race in the Olympic Games. But this season, the US has officially qualified into the finals with the fastest split of the day at 37.47, almost half of a second faster than the second place qualifiers, South Africa. But upon reaching these finals, the question remains, can they take down this loaded field, which also includes the 2021 Olympic champs Team Italy, with the legendary anchor himself, Filippo Tortu? All questions will soon be answered in just under 40 seconds. So now, let's head down to the track and watch true speed unfold. After a fair start, Christian Coleman predictably got out to an absolutely fire-opening 100, but then it happened. Christian Coleman and Kenny Bednarek could not get the baton across in the proper zone. So at this point in the race, the United States were out. The curse awoke once again. Now, this left the entire 4x100 field open for the gold medal, and coming around the final bend, Team Canada, South Africa, Great Britain, and Italy were all very much in contention. But with another unbelievably clutch final leg, Andre De Grasse, the Canadian hero, took this victory with a final leg split of 8.89 seconds. I'm telling you, this man shows up when it matters. Now, finishing in second was South Africa, with a very well-deserved silver medal. And finishing in third was Great Britain, with some incredible running from every single athlete. And finishing very close in fourth was Team Italy, and Filippo Tortu ran another amazing final leg. Now, in looking at these race splits, we can see that Andre De Grasse ran his final leg in 8.89, flying like a legend down the final stretch. But this actually wasn't the fastest close of the day, as this was actually tied between Akani Simbine and Zarnell Hughes, who ran their final split in 8.78 seconds. This is flying, and again, I will say that 4x1 splits should be taken with a grain of salt, but I will say this is probably fairly accurate. They both were moving. Akani went from fourth up to second. This is an amazing finish to this year's Olympics for Akani Simbine, and I'm so happy to see him getting some hardware. Thanks for watching, everyone.